What's up, everyone? Tiger Stacker here. I want to talk to you about a very serious topic and a controversy that has been going on for quite a while now. I'm talking about Bitcoin versus gold. Most recently, I have seen yet another comment talks about gold in the last decade with an adjusted return of 30% on an annual basis of a measly 2%. But then there's Bitcoin. When accounting for inflation, the world's first cryptocurrency with an annual return of 44%. I originally tried cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Dogecoin, maybe one other, and I was severely disappointed. I lost money. Why? Because cryptocurrency follows the stock market. It is not a hedge against inflation. It follows the stock market. Maybe it didn't early on, but now it does. I don't believe that it is a good indication of retaining wealth. Yes, some people think it's a hedge against inflation, but if it's a hedge against inflation, why does it follow the stock market? So you think that that's bad enough? And even if you disagree with me and you're going to stay headstrong in your decision, which is your right, you're entitled to your opinion, and I'm not a financial advisor. And I'm not telling people what to do, but I'm going to tell you what I believe. Cryptocurrency relies upon electricity, computers, and internet. Gold and silver do not. Cryptocurrency is not tangible. Gold and silver are. A few weeks ago, we had terrible weather that hit Charleston, West Virginia. And I just want to show you the raw data that we witnessed that you cannot put on a chart, but you can put in real life. And tell me which one you want to see at the end of this video. This is our home. During the terrible rainstorm, we got them outside of it, but we lost our power. Most of Charleston did. But look at the power line, one of many. You can't even cross the road because of the power line. There's nothing wrong with the road. They're trying to protect you from the power line. This went on for days. Many people didn't have power, but we have an electric generator, and we were able to continue. But what happens if they turned off my natural gas? Cryptocurrency? That works pretty well. How about CBDCs? Well, yeah. And talk about green energy. We have to spend green fuel to go out and fix what weather took down. How are we going to refuel vehicles when you have no electricity? That's nothing, you say? Let's talk about some infrastructure problems, natural and man-made. What about sunspots? 1859, the Carrington sunspot devastated Earth, but the new sunspot, AR 3664, is expected to be way worse. 1859, there was not that much electricity, not that much infrastructure, but now we have more reliance on infrastructure, and a large solar flare, such as what is expected from AR 364, can shut down the entire globe. Yes, it will shut down everything. It'll be larger than any man-made EMP. It'll shut down your phones, the infrastructure, transformers, shut down. It takes a long time to build a transformer, let alone a power plant. This can shut us down for longer than any of us could ever imagine. Once it hits the Earth's atmosphere, it will light it up throughout the entire globe. Think that might not happen? This is the history of Hurricane Katrina. Look at the devastation, the flooding that lasted a long time. Their infrastructure went down. Hurricane Sally, the blizzards that we've all had experienced. Blizzard of 1993, people trying to dig out their cars. I remember there was no depth perception in Pennsylvania. I drove my car into a snowbank that didn't exist ever before in any snowstorms that we had gotten. The duratio, June 29, 2012, it shut down almost all of West Virginia and adjacent states. If I wasn't a pilot, I couldn't have gotten an electric generator to provide the essential needs for my family. Many people didn't have any of that. Basically, it was a land hurricane. And this went on for multiple states. The infrastructure was gone in my area for at least 2 weeks.
Christopher Wray, FBI director you see here, is going to be in front of a House Select Committee today issuing a warning, it's expected, about Chinese hackers preparing to wreak havoc and cause real-world harm.
China attacks on our infrastructure. These things have happened. The attack on Hawaii and Texas at the same time. I also believe that the AT&T telephone shutdown that happened in many states was also a cyber attack. I presented this information in both my solar playlist and my prepping playlist. Go see that to see what you can do for your family. So whether it's a small storm like I showed you in my hometown and how fast it can come in, or the duratio which came in just as fast but way more devastating, or a hurricane, or a winter storm, a blizzard, or even a solar flare, or an EMP explosion, or even land attacks by certain cells against our power grid. What do you want to have? Do you want to have to rely upon the grid and electricity to have Bitcoin take care of your finances when you have no internet, no computers, no electricity? Or would you like to have precious metals that you can hold in your hand and use it for barters and trade? The choice is up to you. I'm not a financial advisor, but logic is logic, and we are facing some very dark times. Choose wisely, my friend.
If you find this video interesting and informative, go ahead and check out these videos as well.